Welcome back, everyone. This is Arafellen playing Magical Bringer Korona the movie. Last time, Belith took Subaru on a tour in the castle, went to the beach, and Belith has admitted that she actually knows what Noah is trying to keep from her, that she's kind of an unwanted child, so to speak, of the universe, considered a true neutral that doesn't have a place anywhere. Subaru has comforted her, they're coming back to the others sometime later. And of course, someone new is here. When I bring Belith-chan back, everyone is gathered in one place instead of off playing. Maybe they're concerned because of the way we ran off. Or maybe not. Someone unfamiliar is among them. A black gothic dress and a parasol in a chili collar. Her long wavy hair more faithfully reproduces a violet color than does Amanagawa-senpai's.
Ah!
Good to see you again, Miss Fallen Angel.
Hi.
You know her?
Yeah, she's the...
Belith-chan pulled me into a crouch by the hem of my clothes and hissed into my ear.
weirdo.
What? We're? We're? Oh, I just heard something weird. You're the Demon Lord? I got it. Self-Arena de Leviathan. Long, so Levia will do. And you? Just as a quick note, the I got it here was in Japanese written phonetically as English, though I'm not entirely sure what she means by it. Maybe it's I got it as in I understand, or I got it as in let me handle this, I've got this kind of thing. Don't know. Subaru Yoshiumi. Good see. What a fine name. Yes, Yoshiumi literally translates to good sea. Well, thank you. Swaying like ocean waves, her speech reminds me of a deep-sea fish. Oddly enough, she doesn't feel even the slightest bit dangerous. Can Noelle and Leviathan, fellow demon lords, really be so different?
Super-chan, it's getting dark, so let's head back.
Ah, yes. And you may recall what happens after the beach trip. The castle seems hectic. Of course, Leviathan and Belzebus Castle puts two demon lords of biblical proportions in the same place, so calming down would be asking too much. It seems Leviathan came to have a look at the humans Noelle invited here, in other words, us. And Noelle's been freeloading at the Sakura home herself. Maybe all the demon lords just have more time on their hands than they know what to do with.
Hey, Subaru! Hey, Subaru!
And here I am, with this girl thoroughly attached to me. Yes, once is enough. What is it?
Let's play hide and seek.
What? Now? You were just swimming.
I'm totally fine. I live in the castle, so you'd be at a disadvantage if I'm seeking. I'll be nice and be the one hide today.
No, I'm decidedly the one at a disadvantage either way. Besides that, after all that swimming and crying, a normal child would be falling asleep from exhaustion.
Come on, let's do it. There's enough time before dinner.
Oh, alright. I'll do it then. Hide wherever you like.
Okay, I'll be hiding somewhere in the castle.
What? Somewhere in the castle? It's a big castle. Yes? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you sleeping?
Only half asleep, so don't worry about it.
I see. I'm looking for Belith-chan. Has she come over this way?
No, she hasn't. Did you get separated?
Actually, I've been talked into playing hide and seek.
It's not easy being a playing companion either. This castle's big. Should I lend a hand?
Why thanks, that would be most helpful. And here we have the familiar map movement system again. This time it actually matters who we go to the extent that we'll see different scenes anyway. Unlike in the Korona arc, there is no affection system points thing. It's just you go to places, you see scenes, things happen. You see the right combination of things or enough stuff, then the scene will continue. And there's the extra twist here that some of these scenes will change depending on what order we went to things in as Korona and which order we go into them as Subaru. Specifically, most of the people we can visit will react differently depending on whether or not Korona has already been there when Subaru gets there. In this scene, it's a pretty minor thing, basically whether Subaru brings up looking for Belith first, or whether the person she's talking to assumes she's looking for Belith and brings it up because Korona's already talked to them. So we'll just go through them in the order that they are in the script. Start with Yuka in her guest room. Excuse me. I see your room is also luxurious. I don't really feel at ease in it. By the way, I heard you're in hide-and-seek. Korona-chan came by earlier looking for Belith-chan. Yes, he went here with Korona first because of trying to get Yuka for the endgame stuff. Which means that Yuka's the first move Korona. Yuka is the first move here for Subaru also. When there's a tie, it picks Korona as being first there. Ah, I see. It may not be easy, but do find her. It's the lonely ones who want to play hide-and-seek. They try to hide well on the one hand, but really, they're hoping to have someone find them. This is an interesting comment from her because on the Yuka path of the previous game, it's established that Yuka used to play hide-and-seek with Korona at the shrine where Yuka lives, but Korona was never able to find her. As part of the coming clean about their powers and renewing their friendship, they play hide-and-seek again, and Korona successfully finds Yuka in the end, although she kind of cheats a little with the whole magic thing, but Yuka's just happy to be found. Bella-chan is waiting and believing in you, Yoshiyumi-san. You need to measure up to her feelings. Yes, I'll do my best. Next we go to the terrace, where there is Cromm. Ah. First Korona, now you. Belith hasn't been here, if that's what this is about. I see. What do you have in mind for Belith? I'm not sure, but I want to do what I can. Withdraw. Humans have no part to play here. I decline. Then be sure to say your prayers, while you yet have life. Well, that was rather ominous. Then we have Leviathan in the garden. Levia-san, was it? Levia-san it was. And is Levia-san still? Is that so? That is so. Your business? Ah, I'm looking for Belith-chan. Has she come this way? I would not say that what has not come has come. Which means she hasn't. Correct. Arg, what a laid-back person. That was bizarrely exhausting for a simple conversation. She'll notice in this case, Korona has not been here, so she is responding as though she doesn't already know about the hide-and-seek, because she doesn't. If Korona had already been here, Levia, of course, would bring up Belith. Subaru's like, oh, you know where she is? And then Levia says, in your heart, forevermore. To which Subaru objects, she's still alive. But, yeah. It's a bit of an odd and awkward conversation regardless. Leviathan's sense of humor and speed of whatever pace, I guess the word is, It's difficult to get used to if you're not on the same wavelengths as her. And on to Noelle. Noelle is not affected by whether or not Korona has been here. A chapel and a demon lord's castle? We were angels ere the fall. Yet I doubt dost face me to speak of such things as that. No, I want to have a word with you about Belith-chan. Hast done well with her. However I tried to win her over, she would but run. Because you tie her up. And thou art different? If nothing else, I won't hurt her. How preposterous. Particularly for a human. Do you know something I don't? Be not so hasty. Thou wilt understand anon. With pain thy companion, understand anon. For the time being, enjoy the demon realm as a guest. When the time cometh, I shall come and speak to thee. Well, that was ominous. So let's continue with Rhyme in the kitchen. This is another scene that is not affected by whether or not Korona has been here yet. I'm sorry to intrude while you're busy. Yes, what is it? Has Belith-chan come this way? Let me see. I think that would be a little too much meat for 7 people. What are you talking about? Cannibal, I'm not interested in that. And please, watch what you say. Such an interesting person you are, Yoshiyumi-sama. It makes the cooking livelier. Well, I don't particularly care how lively it is. Please, just give me a serious answer. Perhaps in the Great Hall nearby. She plays with the cat relatively frequently. I see. Thank you. Dinner will be ready shortly. Please avoid taking too long to finish up. And on to the Great Hall, where, as you may recall, Nyal is kind of dozing off. Odd, there's no one here. Belith-chan, where are you? I must be seeing things. The bodyguard who is supposed to be guarding the throne is sprawled out on the floor. Hello? It's no good, she's completely asleep. Arms out like a cat, and oh dear, she's even drooling. I don't suppose her superiors are likely to give her a talking to for her way of standing guard. What an enviable work environment. And now Korona appears. Interestingly, if Korona finds Belith more quickly, she will appear sooner here for Subaru. Basically, however many moves it took Korona to find Belith, that's how many moves Subaru has to do before Korona appears here. And unsurprisingly, going to Korona will end the scene. Ah, Sakura-senpai, have you found Belith-chan? Yeah. She was in a room full of weapons down this way. I see. Thank you. Subaru-chan? Keep it between us that I told you. She'd get mad for sure. Did something happen between you and Belith-chan? Nope, not a thing. I'll leave you to it then. Sakura-senpai trudged away towards the far end of the corridor. She seemed somehow subdued. I suppose even a happy-go-lucky type like her has worries now and then. A room full of weapons, I see. Battle axes, crossbows, knives, shields. It's a disturbingly large collection. Of course, castles have armories, but with magic at their disposal, do demons really need so many? I heard a noise from under a shelf. It's like she's asking to be found. There you are, Belith-chan. Ah, you found me! I did a lot of searching. This castle is quite vast. But you found me, didn't you? Did you run into Pinkhead out there? I haven't seen her. Did something happen with Sakura-senpai? Nope, not a thing. It's obvious something happened between the two of them, but I won't delve too far into it. I found Belith-chan. Leaving it at that keeps everything simpler. Sakura-senpai most likely wanted that when she left things to me. I have to respect her wishes, even if it means telling a lie. There always comes a time, no matter the age or situation, where there is justice to be found. The answer now is smiling happy right here in front of me. And with the hide and seek event safely cleared, we can go on to dinner. A candlelit dinner table. Noah, Levia-san, Sakura-senpai, and Amanogawa-senpai get the good seats. We're seated further down, with the bodyguards. I have no complaints, though, and the number of people left little choice. More importantly, I'd been concerned about Sakura-senpai's state, but she's currently chatting with Rhyme-san and the others without any particularly depressive behavior. From the looks of it, there should be nothing to worry about. I lift my mouse to a piece of meuniere of white fish. Everything lined up in front of me is delicious. However it was made, I'd like to appropriate this flavoring. But just what does it use? This isn't just a foreign country, but royal cuisine of the demon realm, so I can't even hazard a guess as to the ingredients.
So there's this shady natto stuff?
Meanwhile, the fallen angel tells the demon seated with us about what she'd eat in the human world.
They actually let the stuff spoil, these soft-boiled soybeans. And this stuff gives off this white powder and makes these gooey strands. It's pretty gross. And they mix it all up in a little dish and make an even bigger mess. Yeah, all pulpy-like, then they stick the stuff on rice and eat it. It was like eating giant slug eggs. And as far as how it tastes, well, oh boy, was it salty.
She bombarded the Trutharians. The mental damage stopped them dead in the middle of eating. Belith-chan's expedition does have exaggerated descriptions mixed in, but since she's not outright lying, I don't stop her. They have my deepest sympathies. And let's go one more scene. Have creepy noises outside. The time finally came to rest. Today was such a very long day. However, much has been gained. The revolution inside me has taken another step forward. I lie in the large bed, stroking Belith-chan's head when she leapt in. Idle conversation is exchanged. This warmth is pleasant enough that I don't even mind the eerie growls coming from outside the castle. However, this is but the first step. I heard about Belith-chan's present circumstances at the beach, that she's an absolute neutral whose existence is not tolerated, that Noelle is sheltering her. When I first came here, I thought I just needed to free Belith-chan, by force if it came to that. But the situation is complicated to a considerable degree. There's too much I don't know about her. This castle and Belith-chan's birth. If I don't first gather information on them, I doubt we'll be able to come to a meaningful resolution. In secret from her, of course. Yoshimi-san? Ah, Amanogawa-senpai, come in. Excuse me. Is something wrong? In a sense. My room felt gloomy all alone.
Ha 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 ha! Yuka-senpai's scared 'cause it's night!
Yes, I'm scared. So there are times when even you get scared. I would have thought you'd be used to supernatural phenomena. Scary is scary, Miko or not. After all. It's times like these they appear. Spooky. This would have been appropriate for Halloween. 5 years before this, he had killed his illegitimate child and sunk the body in this very marsh. Though his mood was uneasy, the man feigned calm and enjoyed fishing with his family. But soon, night approached, and when the surroundings had grown dim, a girl of about 4 approached the man as he was packing up, and smiling, she said, "Daddy, this time make sure you bring me home with you."
Whoa, that's scary!
You really set the mood. Really? Somehow, we become telling ghost stories in the nighttime saloon. Ghost stories told in an ominous demon lord's castle. Amanogawa-senpai is somehow the most eager after claiming to be scared. There have been some hints of this on the Korona chapter as well, that Yuka kind of likes scary things. Then, next is my turn. I have a feeling yours is going to be especially frightening. Wait, you're giving off a scary aura already.
Alright, make it a good one.
Since it's a hot day today, I'll tell a chilling tale of a snowy mountain. I heard this one from an aunt. The mountain climbing club of a certain university lost their way in the treacherous mountain recesses. They remained stuck in a blizzard so fierce they could see nothing but white as it grew darker and darker. The four walked on through an increasingly frigid wind as the sun finally sank. They had kept walking for hours, nearing the limits of their stamina. But if they didn't push on, they would be buried in snow, never to return. So they desperately kept walking, even as they seemed about to collapse. The leader took point, and behind him followed the other three. They took turns dragging a bulky load wrapped in vinyl, heading to the base. Drag, sliding it heavily along. You see, 5 had climbed the mountain, but one of them would never be coming back from the frigid blizzard. Lacking any body bags, the other 4 wrapped him in a vinyl camping sheet, and were towing it down the mountain. Eventually, the leader cried out through the blizzard, "There's a lodge!" Having miraculously found the lodge, the 4 mustered the last of their strength to head toward it. Drag, pulling along the 5th member who had gone cold. The 4 barely reached the lodge. There was no light or heat, but it was far better than walking through the blizzard, so they sat down and rested. But now they grew increasingly drowsy. Sleeping lowers body temperature, and in such a cold place as this, it would surely spell death. So the 4 of them came up with a plan to work together and avoid sleeping before morning came. Here was their plan. So we have a diagram here. This says Nimotsu, which is baggage. This says Shitai, which is body or corpse. They positioned all their baggage in the center of the room, leaving enough space for a person to pass from corner to corner. The 4 of them arranged themselves in the 4 corners. One at a time, they went straight ahead, circling around. The first tagged the second tagged the third tagged the fourth, and the 4th tagged the first. This plan went quite well. They all walked from one corner to the next and succeeded in continuing to circle until morning. And so, the 4 of them were safely rescued by a search party.
What? That's the end? All that happened is the guys who went on the mountain and had an accident and got rescued.
Oh no, it's a scary story.
How?
Think about it, Belith-chan. 4 people in 4 corners. One by one, they go straight ahead.
I get that.
The first tags the second. The second tags the third. The third tags the fourth. And the fourth...
Huh?
Right, he won't get there. This plan needs 5 people to work.
But they went until morning, right?
For the plan to have succeeded means there must have been 5 people.
Wait, you mean...
A 5th man was there. There's corpse again. With the spooky noise. Did you just hear something? Yes, from the courtyard, a scream. The voice sounded somehow familiar. As you may recall from the Korona chapter, Korona is out looking for a bathroom when she gets startled. But please don't say such creepy things.
This is a demon lord's castle, after all. No telling what shows itself. Ooh, scary.
Yeah. Yuka may like ghost stories and scary things. Subaru, it seems, does not handle them well. However, we're moving on to the next scene here, and I think that's enough for now. So, Until next time, this has been Arafel playing Magical Bringer Korona the movie, and come back next time and we'll continue from the homework scene. Korona will get taken off to go hiking, and then things will again branch depending on what Korona chose, and I'll be sure to cover both of those. In any case, come back next time for more, and I hope to see you then.